up on 6:41, and Beryl powered back up to hurricane status as it made landfall earlier this morning as a Category 1 hurricane near Matagorda Bay, Texas.
Yeah, so this is video actually from our Houston NBC affiliate in Lake Jackson, Texas, which is about 70 miles east of where Beryl made landfall. You can just see all the rain and all that wind there right now, especially in the parking lot, just underneath the lights there.
And that's not even, not where the eye made landfall. So we're going to turn it over now to First Alert meteorologist Lauren Hope, because Beryl really is rare.
Look at too, you have to keep in mind at one point Beryl was a powerful major Category 5 storm, so still numerous threats going on in Texas this morning as Hurricane Beryl did make landfall earlier this morning. But keep in mind, Beryl has impacted so many even in days past. This was the earliest Category 5 on record for the Atlantic. It happened on July 2nd, and we actually typically, take a look at this, we don't even see our average first Atlantic hurricane, let alone a major hurricane, until August. Typically, that happens around August 11th. And there were many seasons where we had yet to even see a hurricane develop ahead of August 1st. Take a look. I dove into the data for just the last 10 seasons. And look at all the zeros you're seeing. Even back in 2022, 2017, we had very quiet summers leading up to the peak of hurricane season, but we had yet to see a hurricane develop before August. So it's just absolutely staggering to see Beryl that was a Category 5. It is shocking anytime you see a Cat 5, but this early in the season, historic for sure. By the way, we have a long way to go still of hurricane season. We statistically see the peak September 10th, but man, Jason, Beryl has just impacted so many, and it's just hard to believe it's still not done this morning.
Yeah, we've been talking about Beryl now for closing in on 10 days, and this is the path where it developed as you follow this dashed line through the Caribbean and to the east of the Lesser Antilles, out in the middle of the Atlantic. Usually it's not until late August, September that we see storms developing out there, not late June into early July. So there's Beryl's current location. We'll be talking about it for another couple of days. We'll weaken into a tropical storm by this afternoon, but it made landfall earlier this morning during the 5 o'clock hour near Matagorda, Texas. But you can see some of those heavier rain bands kind of lashing out there over near Houston and Galveston Bay. They've had to deal with some multiple tornado warnings in place since they're on that northeastern quadrant, what we refer to as the dirty side. And there's that 6 a.m. advisory, the winds at 80 miles per hour as it continues that northerly movement at 12 miles per hour. So there's the forecast path of the storm. We're not going to see any side effects, none of the tropical moisture here in southwest Florida, but dumping a pretty large swath of rain from Texas and through portions of Arkansas and even up through the Midwest and into the Great Lakes as we get closer to the end of the week. And since things have been so busy over the last couple weeks in the tropics, I just want to give you an idea of what we're going to be watching for next. And right now, things are very quiet, and there's a good reason for it, and that's because we have a lot of that Saharan dust, that dry, dusty air. Now, granted, that was present when Hurricane Beryl formed, but Beryl was able to duck underneath that big dust plume, but there's going to be some much higher concentrations of it as we go through the course of the next 7 to 14 days. So watch the Saharan dust tracker as we go through time, and I'll be watching these couple of plumes, in particular the next one coming in as we get toward the end of the week, and we could see some of the Saharan dust move into southwest Florida by this time next week, which would mean some hazier skies for us and perhaps even some hotter conditions and lower rain chances. Right now, as we track what's going on the NBC2 First Alert Live Doppler radar, we have a downpour. At one point was a thunderstorm. We had quite the lightning show off of our coast, and now we've got a different type of show, at least more of a colorful sunrise out there this morning as we look off to the Gulf of Mexico, those cloud bases getting lit up by the sun rising on the opposite horizon over toward the east. So as we look over the next few hours, it's going to be a warm, steamy start, and it's going to be hot, humid, and pretty stifling even for July in southwest Florida as temperatures rise into the mid-90s today, 4 o'clock. We're up to 93 degrees, but that heat index, that's going to be up around 105 to 110. So just make sure to take it easy stay hydrated, stay cool, take breaks if you can, especially if you're working outdoors. We're not going to have a whole lot of rain to cool us off. By lunchtime, there's that chance for a couple of downpours to try to move in from the Gulf of Mexico, but our highest rain chances through the afternoon will be across our inland areas and out closer to Lake Okeechobee. So only about a 30% coverage of rain and storms today, and we'll keep our rain chances pretty isolated here as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then as we get into the upcoming weekend, we'll see more of a scattering of storms with those higher rain chances. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.